now, I was thinking about making a video telling my story on why I left Atlanta. Still don't really like talking about it, but I figured, why not? So, I don't even know where to start. Okay, let's start when I got my apartment. First got my apartment. So, if you know me, and you know my journey, you know my story, you've been with me, then you know that I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I was living in Louisville, Kentucky when I was like, my whole life. When I turned 17, 18, I decided to move, and I kept making my moves and all of my, you know, my moves and my plans. I was doing them prematurely. I wasn't ready to move. I wasn't financially ready. So I would just save like $300, $400 and then leave. And then find myself in situations where I needed money, bills was due. I probably had a job and probably quit it. Found another one and quit it. Found another one and quit it. At the time I was living with my auntie. Me and her was going through it and stuff. She put me out. Yeah, put my ass the fuck out. So then I moved back home. I saved probably like $1,000 this time. And then I leave. And I did that probably literally 5 more years, literally. Going, coming back, going, coming back, going, coming back. So I finally figured, I'm like, let me go ahead and just get an apartment. That'll keep me somewhere for at least a year. You know? That, and I ended up getting into it with one of my friends. Left there, didn't have nowhere to go, staying with friends and shit, homeless. Mind y'all, I was probably homeless like twice in Atlanta. One time with my best friend, and then one time literally by myself. So, I just didn't know what to do. I kept trying to figure it out. I could not understand for the life of me what I was doing wrong. I was like, I can't keep $1. I can't save no money. Like, I literally was working just to stay alive. I don't even know how I even made it this far, because I literally had no money, y'all. Like, I had $0. Like, I never had money. Like, I would have money. As soon as I get my money, I pay my bills. I wouldn't have no money. I couldn't go out to eat. I couldn't do nothing. Nothing. I couldn't do nothing fun. Like, thank God for friends, because for like 3 years, my friends was really taking care of me. Like, outside of me taking care of my own personal stuff, everything else outside of that, my friends really helped me with, and I really appreciate them for that. So, fast forward, moving to my apartment. It's ghetto. I could go on and on and on about that apartment. It was so janky. My experience in that apartment was very bad. My first year, it was okay, but me and my roommate, my first roommate that I had got to stay in my apartment, did not want to really like do shit or cooperate. So, or even negotiate. Didn't want to do shit. Just wanted to live in my motherfucking house. So, you know, we was friends, and then like towards the end it became, I started feeling a little different, like shit wasn't the same. Like, I was going through my own shit, they was going through their shit, our attitudes was clashing. On top of us bickering about location in the apartment, blah, 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 blah. The lease is up, I think I'm gonna move. By the time it was time to move, I literally had no money. I really, it was so much going on towards the end of the year, like the end of, what was it? I moved in 2020, so going into 2021, I really had a fucking issue. Like, I was like, I don't even have no money to move. I just pay rent, so it's like, I don't have no money to pay rent here and then try to go still find apartments and pay that shit. So I ended up signing that weak ass lease again. Weak ass lease, like, yo, I was living on the south side of Atlanta, in College Park. Man, I bought a car. Somebody hit my shit. Like, that was the first list. Secondly, I moved my best friend in. My best friend from home that I grew up with and stuff. Shit's going good. You know, we hit on a hard time and shit. I'm calling my family bitching and shit. I'm over nagging. I'm nervous. I'm like, I can't go through this again. Y'all don't know what I'm gonna do. But this time, I was a little bit more financially set. You know, I had a little bit more wiggle room. Because my friend still did a lot of shit. Like, you know, like, so I really wasn't asked out about nothing for real. But I ended up, you know, just going through stuff. Like, in Atlanta, it's very hard to really stay focused, at least for me, because I have ADHD, so it's very hard for me to really stay focused and not get sidetracked. So I'm not blaming this on nobody but myself, but Atlanta just has a lot to offer, and I was taking advantage of all those opportunities that I was presented with. But I feel like, you know, trying to keep up in Atlanta, because Atlanta's really fast. And I'm not talking about staying in the latest fashion or, you know, none of that materialistic stuff. Like, time is different in Atlanta. Like, that time be just flying, going. It's like the hustle. I literally lost myself in the hustle. Like, I lost myself in trying to survive. And I didn't realize that. I didn't know what it was. I just refused to fail. You know, like, I gave Atlanta literally everything I had. I lost myself. I gave so much of myself during that time. I grew up in that time. So this is right from, like, I want to say 18 to literally like 26 years old. I've literally back and forth. Unstable as fuck, couldn't keep a job. I always had a little bit of money to like pay what I needed to pay, but never had money for fun or, you know, shopping and shit. I always stood on my business, but I still like, I lost my happiness. I lost my groove, my drive for being there. Like, the passion I had for Atlanta, what I wanted to do, I didn't end up doing. And I'm not saying I still can't, because I can. Now that I know what I know now, I definitely can get all of that done, which I still plan to do, but it was just a lot. It was a lot for me. I'm still in healing from moving. I just moved back to Louisville, Kentucky, December 18th. So it's literally been 3 months since I've been back, and you know, I don't have as much anxiety or as much pressure to you know, succeed and make myself happy. So, and to stay happy, because I could make myself happy, but staying happy is what I really want to do. But I haven't really been doing much. I've been hanging with a lot of family, stuff like that. But okay, back to the apartment. So, me and my roommate was gonna move again at the end of this lease. The best friend, me and him was gonna move together. Sorry, y'all, y'all hear a lot of cars and traffic. I'm outside. So, what was that? We was gonna move, but then I just realized, I'm like, you know, I need to move by myself. I've been sharing a room the majority of my life, living at home. When I went to college, I had a roommate. Then I moved out. I moved in with my cousin, her boyfriend, her 3 kids. Then I moved out. Moved to Atlanta, lived with my auntie. Then I moved out, lived with like 5 friends. And then I moved out. Then I lived with like 2 or 3. Then I moved out. Then I got my own shit. Then I got a roommate. Then it's like, now I got a roommate again. And at this point, I'm like, I'm about to be 26. I don't want a roommate. So what do I have to do to get some money? You know, so boom. I had a little bit of money. I went and got a car. So at this point, I'm in school. I'm going to school, got my car, got my apartment. I'm back working, making shit shake. Boom, shit's going in, shit's in motion. I'm getting my shit ready for my next apartment. Y'all, I woke up one day on a Sunday. Mind you, I had a whole full week of shit to do. School, work. I had meetings, just a lot of stuff. Appointments. I come outside on Saturday and my car was gone. And no, it was not repossessed. Somebody stole my car. Somebody stole my fucking car. Like, that still don't sit well with me because that's like a big L. That's a big ass L for me. Like, that's when shit went bad. Like, October of last year till literally the end of that whole last quarter of 2022 beat my ass. Like, they stole my car. I couldn't get to work as much because I had to Uber. And certain days I didn't have it to Uber because I had to survive off the money. Like, there's no way all of my checks was going back into Uber. So eventually I found myself working just to pay Uber to get back to work. So then I realized, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it. This is not it. I'm going home. Like, emotionally, I was tired. I was going off on everybody and shit. I wanted to smack a few people. I was really down bad. So I ended up moving in with my cousin, and now things are really starting to look up. Starting to, things are slowly, gradually starting to change for me, and I'm digging it. But I don't have as much anxiety. I don't have my angry outbursts and, just dread and getting the day started or going to work. Like, I'm really in a calm place right now. I do turn up though. I have been having a little bit of fun, but with my family. Like, I haven't really been hanging with many friends. I have one friend I've been hanging with, that's my best friend. And we don't even hang as much, I just been on some new shit. Like, I've been trying to stay away from everybody, work on myself, grow, become a better person, and get my mind back right and find myself in what I want to do again, and get passionate about winning. I lost all of that. I lost everything. All of my drive, all of my ambition. I was burnt out. I had to throw the towel in. If I stayed in Atlanta, I would have just been in the same cycle. So I had to come home, but this time when I'm not gonna rush back out of town. I'm not gonna rush back moving. I'm not gonna rush it. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna pace myself. I'm gonna get the money. I'm gonna work it slow. I'm not gonna push myself hella hard and stress myself out trying to get a lot of money just so I can move to be back broke. Like, no, I'm gonna take my time. I want this year to be fun. I got a lot of stuff I plan on doing. YouTube being really one of the top priorities because why not? Why not? Like, I enjoy this. Recording other people, having fun. I want to share that, with my subscribers. But yeah, y'all, Atlanta is not what you think it is. Like, Atlanta is definitely fun, but you will find yourself caught up in the mess. Atlanta is fun, but you will find yourself caught up in the mess. Like, not really just people, but more like life. Like, if Atlanta don't do nothing, it teaches you life experiences. You get through life experiences moving forward. you want to grow up, if you want to grow and get away, I feel like Atlanta's the perfect spot. But you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta take your time. Don't get caught up in, the time. Because I'm not even gonna lie. Atlanta's very good. Atlanta will chew you up and spit you out if you're not ready. But yeah, that's my short story. That's crazy because it's really not short, but if I will have to one day go in detail for y'all to let y'all know like all of the shit I went through in Atlanta. That shit's crazy. That shit's really crazy. Really could have lost my mind out there, y'all. But I decided to come home so I can become one with myself. Get myself together. But yeah, that's all for right now, y'all.